Hey everyone, welcome back to the channel. If you're new here, make sure to hit that subscribe button and turn on notifications so you never miss an update on Springbok rugby. And if you're enjoying the content, don't forget to smash that like button and share this video with your fellow rugby fans. Your support means everything and helps us bring you the latest news and analysis on South African rugby. Now, let's dive into today's exciting topic. About the Springboks' upcoming November tour, the Springboks are gearing up for what promises to be one of their most challenging and exciting end-of-year tours in recent memory. With 5 crucial tests lined up across Europe and England, Rassie Erasmus and his coaching team have assembled an extended squad of 36 players, all hungry to maintain South Africa's position as the #1 ranked team in the world. This isn't just any tour. This is an opportunity for the Springboks to prove their dominance on the global stage and potentially go through the entire November campaign unbeaten, which would be an incredible achievement given the quality of opposition they'll be facing. The squad announcement has generated significant buzz in rugby circles, and for good reason. Rassie has selected 21 forwards and 15 backline players for the touring group, showing his typical strategic approach to squad management. What's particularly exciting is the inclusion of one uncapped youngster, Sacha, a former junior Springbok prop and captain who has been turning heads with his performances. This selection demonstrates the Springboks' commitment to nurturing young talent while maintaining the experienced core that has brought them so much success in recent years. The tour schedule itself is absolutely packed with high-quality opposition. It kicks off on the 1st of November when the Springboks take on Japan at the iconic Wembley Stadium in London. From there, they travel to Paris for what's sure to be a brutal encounter with France at the Stade de France on the 8th of November. Then it's off to Turin to face Italy at the Allianz Stadium on the 15th, before heading to Dublin for a massive clash with Ireland at the Aviva Stadium on the 22nd. The tour concludes in Cardiff on the 29th of November, where they'll face Wales at the Principality Stadium. That's 5 tests in 5 different cities across 4 different countries in the span of just 29 days. It's a grueling schedule that will test not just the players' physical capabilities, but their mental resilience as well. Rassie Erasmus, never one to shy away from honest assessment, expressed his excitement about the squad composition. He emphasized that most of the players in the group have been with the team throughout the season, creating that crucial continuity and understanding that makes the Springboks such a formidable force. Others are returning from injury or have proven themselves in previous campaigns over the last few years. The head coach was particularly enthusiastic about Sacha's inclusion, noting how special it is to see a young player who has come through South Africa's junior structures progress all the way to the senior setup. It's these pathways from youth rugby to the highest level that keep the Springboks' pipeline of talent flowing strong. What's interesting about this squad selection is what Rassie had to say about the players who didn't make the cut. He mentioned that with 5 tough matches lined up, the coaching staff always planned to select a manageable squad size. However, he was quick to point out that they have a solid group of players on standby, some of whom have been involved with the squad at various stages this season. Among the standby players are uncapped prospects like Sebastian and Juarno, who have continued to impress with their performances at franchise level. This depth is absolutely crucial for a tour of this magnitude, where injuries and form fluctuations can quickly force changes to the matchday squads. Rassie also addressed the absence of some notable players, specifically mentioning Neethling Fouche and Salman Moirat, who are currently in the process of returning from injury. The decision to leave them out of the 36-man touring squad wasn't taken lightly, but the coaching staff felt it was more important for these players to get quality game time for their United Rugby Championship franchises. This approach shows the long-term thinking that has become a hallmark of Erasmus's coaching philosophy. He's not just thinking about the November tests, he's thinking about having these players fit and firing for the entire 2026 season and beyond. And crucially, Rassie emphasized that players not included on the standby list could still be called up should the need arise, keeping all options open. As expected, Rassie will likely employ his rotation policy during the tour, something that has become a signature feature of his coaching tenure. This strategy has drawn both praise and criticism over the years, but its effectiveness is hard to argue with given the Springboks' recent success. By rotating players, Rassie keeps everyone fresh, manages workloads carefully, and ensures that the entire squad gets valuable test match experience. This depth has been absolutely crucial in knockout matches and tight series, where the Springboks have often been able to call on experienced players from the bench who might be starters for other international teams. Looking at the opposition, Rassie didn't sugarcoat the challenge ahead. He acknowledged that while it's a longer tour than usual and they're facing top-class opposition throughout, the team is genuinely looking forward to the opportunity. His analysis of each opponent reveals the respect he has for international rugby and the dangers of complacency. Ireland and France are currently ranked 3rd and 4th in the world respectively, making them formidable opponents on any given day, but especially so when playing at home with their passionate supporters behind them. Both teams won 4 out of their 5 Six Nations matches this year, with France ultimately emerging as champions. Rassie knows from experience just how challenging it is to beat these teams in their own backyard, where the atmosphere can be intimidating and the referees sometimes favor the home side in tight calls. But it's not just the top-ranked teams that Rassie is wary of. He pointed out that Italy, Wales, and Japan are currently ranked 10th, 12th, and 13th in the world, respectively, and emphasized that you cannot write off any team in modern international rugby. This is a lesson the Springboks have learned the hard way over the years. Japan famously beat South Africa in the 2015 Rugby World Cup, one of the biggest upsets in sporting history. That defeat is still remembered vividly in South African rugby circles and serves as a constant reminder that complacency can be fatal at international level. Italy also put up a strong fight when they faced the Springboks earlier this year in Pretoria, showing they're a team on the rise with genuine threats across the park. Wales presents another interesting challenge. They recently beat Japan, proving they're on an upward trajectory after a difficult period. The Welsh have a proud rugby tradition, and playing them in Cardiff at the Principality Stadium is never easy, with the roof potentially closed, creating an incredibly intense atmosphere. Rassie's assessment that it's going to be a challenging tour is clearly not just coach speak. It's a genuine acknowledgement of the quality and danger posed by every single opponent on this schedule. Perhaps most intriguingly, Rassie admitted that the Springboks have delivered some good performances this season, but also some disappointing ones. This honesty is refreshing and shows that even as the world's top-ranked team, there's still room for improvement. The November tour represents a perfect opportunity to test themselves and see if they can build the kind of week-to-week consistency that separates good teams from great ones. Can they bring their A-game to 5 consecutive test matches against quality opposition in foreign conditions? That's the question that will be answered over the course of this tour. The Springboks go into this tour with confidence, but also with humility, knowing that it will take a massive effort to come through unscathed. Every match will require total commitment, smart game management, and the kind of physical and mental toughness that has become synonymous with South African rugby. If they can navigate this tour successfully, going unbeaten through all 5 tests, it would send a powerful message to the rugby world ahead of future competitions. But even if they stumble along the way, the experience gained and the depth tested will be invaluable for the team's long-term development. One thing is certain, rugby fans around the world are in for a treat as the Springboks take on this incredible challenge. Make sure you're following along with us throughout the tour for all the latest updates, analysis, and post-match reactions.